Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday, the 9th of May, 2023. I hope you are keeping well. It's early evening here. I've got a bit of a break. I've finished my day stuff, my daytime work. I've got evening work to do. I'm trying to fit in this game between those two aspects of my work. But I'm limited on time here, and so not sure how much time I can devote to this. But so again, don't be surprised if it doesn't turn out to have. If it doesn't turn out to be a notation-free game, which of course I never promise anyway. What's happening in the world? I see the Guardian is reporting problems from Turkmenistan, where they are burning or flaring gas from fossil fuel fields, and apparently they say that the emissions from that area amount to more than the total from the UK. This is huge. I mean, something must be done now. We need an international agency to be investigating what's going on in Turkmenistan and stop this flaring of methane. Right, okay, I've got to get on with the game now, so more talk about news another day. Let's see. I haven't looked at the grid yet. Looking at it now, I can see 8 blocking down like so, and an 8 across here. That's going to give me an 8 in that square there. I'm feeling pretty hungry too. I should have had food before I started, but oh dear. See the sacrifices I make for you, Sudokans. Okay, let's see if we save a bit of time by just clicking on the digits and get an idea, get a feel for the grid, see what could be going where. Okay, 6 down here and 6 across here. Put 6 into one of these two squares, blocking up with the 6s across here like so. That's going to give me a 6 there. I'm getting messages. I hope this does not work. Nope, I think I'm okay. Nine across here puts 9 into one of these two squares, blocking up here, 9 across here. So there's a 9. We can place 9 across this row and across this row will give me a 9 here. In fact, this is a 9 and 4 that blocks across here, so we've got 9 and 4 in these squares here, and we've got 9 and 4 there, so we're going to get 9 and 4. We have 9 and 4 in these squares and these squares. Can we get anything out of that? I don't know. Let's see. This is 1, 2, and 3 across here. So, don't see what it gives me much. Of course, there might be something, but I just don't see it. That's likely to be the case. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3 are there. Now this is also 4 and 9, so these squares are 1, 2, and 5. Now that might mean something. The 5 blocking here, so 5 in these squares. Does that mean anything? I don't know. 2. Okay, so let's have a look at these squares, shall we? This is 4 and 9, so missing from here is 2 and 3, a pair of 2 and 3 in those squares there. Okay, 3 blocking up here puts 3 into one of these 2 squares across here and up here. That will give me a 3 in that square. 3 down here, 3 up here, and across these 2 rows means that that's a 3 there. One and 4 in the top row, 1 and 4 in this row. That gives me a 1 and 4 here. Is that going to help? I don't know. Let's see. What about the 2s? Well, 2s have to be in those squares, but that's not much fun. 3s, I already know 3s are in those squares. Can't do anything else there. 4s are there. 5s. What do we know about 5? Anything much? No. 6 will need to be in those squares. Okay, so we've got, okay, this was 4 and 1, so now we've got 6 blocking across here like this. 6 is in one of those 2 squares, blocking back that way. 6 blocking up here and up here. That will give me a 6 in that square. 6 down here and across here means 6 is in one of those 2 squares, blocking upwards. 6 across and across here like that. That gives me a 6 there. I'll come back and look at this again. This was 1 and 4, right? So we've got 6. 8. What do we know about 8s? 8s have got to be like this. We've got 8 across here and 8 up here. That puts 8 into one of these 2 squares. This cannot be 8. That must be 8. Excuse me while I hit my air conditioning. It's making a bit of a knocking sound. That's better. I gave it a gentle engineer's tap. That's the technical term. So this is 1 and 4. Now, can we get anything else up here? We've got 3s. We've got 2s there, 3s there. And then we're looking for 5 and 7, which is tough. Okay. All right, let's see if I've got anything else that I'm omitting that I've got since the last time I looked. This was what? This was, these two squares were the same as this, which was 4 and 9. I remember now. And this was 2, 3, right? So I still don't know about that just yet. And this is 1, 2, 3. So we've got 5 blocking across here and up here. This means that this is 5, right? So 5 blocking up here, and 7 also blocking up those columns. So this is in fact a pair of 5 and 7. This must be 2 and 3. Is it going to help on the 2s? Yes, because now we've got 2 blocking across here, so that will be our 2. And then we've got 2 here blocking across, and 2 up here and across here, so that will be our 2. Now, 3 is one of these missing numbers here, blocking up here and across here. That will be our 3. And this was 4 and 1, and so these have to be 5 and 7. Can we get anything there? 5 and 7. This is 5 and 7, right? So that looks to be correct, but doesn't give me the answer just yet. Okay, but I see 5 and 7 there. I also see 5 and 7 can't be here, but that unfortunately leaves 2 more squares. No, forget that. Right, over here, what are we looking for? 5, 7, 8. We've got 5 and 8 in the same column. That will be our 7 then. Let's have another click. And let's explore the 2s a little. 2s are anywhere there. They're there. They are in those squares. Oops. Damn. I think still like that though. Ah, 3 blocking down here. So 3 is in one of those 2 squares, blocking across, 3 blocking across, and we have the 2 down here. So, I mean, the 2 threes. If I say the 2, that sounds confusing, doesn't it? 3 down there. I should click away just to let you know that I'm still alive. You might be wondering if I've just deceased here while playing the game. No, I'm still at it, just not getting very far. What's the time? Ooh, I've got to watch the clock. I'm going to have to probably have to get onto pencil marks quite soon if I can't make any progress in the near future. Hmm. It's quite weird. I have a feeling this one is definitely gettable with more concentration and more time, but I just don't think I can devote enough time to it, to be honest with you. Either because the video will be unwatchable or because I'm going to miss my work. So I have a feeling that when I start putting in the candidates, I'm going to go, oh, yeah, I suspect it's going to be one of those games. So 1, 4, 5, 7. All right, got to get on with it because otherwise there will not be enough time. Right, so what did I work out before? These were 5 and 7, right? And these squares were 5 and 7. And this was 2 and 3, I believe. And this was 5 and 8. And then we've got all kinds of things, lots more things to do. Let's just go through it bit by bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, down here we've got 4 and 9 in those squares, and we've got 1s here, and we've got 3s here, and we've got 2s anywhere across there. We've got 2s in those squares, and we've got 2s in those squares there. Let's see again. Oh, this was 4 and 9 as well, wasn't it? I remember now. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? 2, 3. Ah, look, we've got a unique rectangle. Okay, 2, 3 here. This block is done. This block is done. We've got a unique rectangle here. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. That's a 1 then. So, all right, that might be enough to take us forward. Here's a 2. Here's a 3. Here's a 3. Here's a 2. Can we do any more on this? Let's see those 3s now. Oh, 3s are done, actually. How about the 2s? No, can't finish the 2s. But let's have a look at it as it stands then, in case I can do anything else from here. It might have changed. So we've got 1 blocking down here and 1 up here. That means this has to be a 1 if I can only hit the right key. And this is 4 and 9, so this is going to be 2 and 5. So we've got 2 blocking across here, so that'll be a 2. That'll be a 2. And that'll be a 2. And these squares will not be 2. We need a 5 for this square now. And so we got 7 blocking across here and 7 down here. So here is the 7. All right, let's see what we've got. So we've got 1s in those squares and those squares now. Oh, I said before this was 1 and 4, didn't I? I'll put them in to remind myself. Okay, let's put the candidates in. I've started, so I'll finish, as a certain question master used to say. Next number is 4, actually. Pair of 4s there. 5s are somewhere over there. 6s I already know are like this. Nothing's changed there. So does that mean anything? No, there's nothing else to get there. 7s somewhere along there with the 5s. Pair there. 8s are a pair in those squares. In fact, no, this is the only place for an 8 now. We've got 8 blocking down here, 8 blocking up here. So that's the only place for an 8, which will give us 8s in those squares over there. Uh, 9 up here and down there means that that's a 9, just so. Okay. So let's just double check. 1, 4, 5. 6, 7. 8 is looking okay, and 9. All right. Okay, so now I see the 9 blocking this square. This says 4 and 9, so this can't be 9. That is going to have to be 9, and this is going to have to be 4. So our 4 will go here, our 1 will be in this square. 4 blocking down here and down here. And the cross here means that this is our 4, so giving us a 1 in this square, 6 in that square. 6 down here, remove candidate 6 from there. We've got 4 here now, so this has got to be a 9. And giving us 4 in that square there. We still need a 4 here. Putting 4 into that square. Let's remove candidate 4 there. 4 blocking. Oh, we've got 4s. 4s are finished. Excuse me. Don't do that. They're already done. 1 up here, 1 down here gives us a 1 in that square. 1 across here, 1 down here puts 1 here. 8 is in that square. That's an 8. This would be a 5. 5 down to the bottom here puts the 5 in that square. 1 in that square. 1 number missing here, which is a 9. Let's add that. That gives us a 9 over here. And what are we left with? 9 blocks over here, so that's a 9. This would be a 7 indeed. 7 blocking across here, giving us 7 there. 7 blocking up here, putting this 7 in that square. This is a 5. We need a 5 to finish this here. 5 blocking up here. There's a 5. There's the 7. 7 across there. There's the 7. There's the 5. Okay, I had to finish it off. I got a bit panicked there. I probably could have held on a bit longer and found the answer. But anyway, never mind. Without pencil marks. But I did use pencil marks, but I'm not opposed to them in any way. So it's just a matter of spotting that unique rectangle. That's it. Thank you. Bye-bye.